as for that officer-involved shooting that happened, police have confirmed the body found inside the Maserati is one of those suspects. They're still looking for the other car involved, a dark-colored Chevy, and several other suspects involved in that shooting. So investigators are asking you to contact police if you have any information. Hey, good morning, Dave. Well, Chief Manley says that they are still investigating and trying to track down several of the suspects involved in the shootings that took place last weekend. The chief also says the violence that happened is unlike anything he has seen before. So right now they are looking for new ways to try to resolve this and better prepare for next year's festival. Like I mentioned, Austin police staffed nearly 200 officers in the entertainment district, which is close to where a good majority of these shootings happen. Chief Manley says he probably plans to increase staffing in that area for next year. Back to you in studio. Yeah, Amanda. Well, Chief Manley held a press conference yesterday to give us more information. As you just mentioned, quite the violent weekend. Over the span of 48 hours, there were 5 shootings. In addition, Chief Manley goes on to say that he plans on increasing staffing for next year's South by Southwest Festival and future events that are happening in the entertainment district. Back to you. Hey, good morning. Well, right now, police do not believe that any of these shootings are connected. But one thing that is similar amongst them all is that they're having some difficulty finding some information and tracking down the suspects behind these shootings. We know that over the span of 48 hours, there were 5 shootings, one involving 4 police officers. In response to this violent weekend, Chief Brian Manley is laying out a new plan to prevent future shootings and stop this type of crime downtown. He says officers are working on next year's security plan with South by Southwest promoters and the Downtown Austin Alliance. It's not clear if any of the shootings were related to the event, but the chief says it's important to work with the Alliance and South by, as some of those shootings happened where the festival was. Chief Manley also says that the department is working to increase staffing for next year's South by Southwest Festival. Chief Manley says the level of violence that happened over the weekend is something he's never seen before. He says the department doesn't have all the answers to stop the crimes, but they are working on it. On top of 5 shootings, police are investigating a couple of crashes involving pedestrians and a suspicious death. APD is still trying to track down several suspects involved in the various shootings, but thinking ahead to 2020 and next year's festival, Austin police will take a different approach. Currently, the department is reviewing the post-incident report to see what could have been done better. Chief Manley says he plans to identify any venues that bring in entertainment that have a history of violence at their shows and concerts. He also wants to investigate any possible violations of TABC licenses. Even after staffing the downtown area with nearly 200 officers, police and several Austin groups say more needs to be done. Chief Manley says the department also plans on increasing staffing for next South by. They're asking anyone with information to please contact police related to those shootings. Right now, no one has been arrested in any of the cases. Reporting near police headquarters, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News.